Hello, Raptors, and welcome to Course Choice 101. I am Counselor Elizabeth Askins, and I have with me Miss Lisa Grijalva, who is also one of our counselors. And we are going to be walking through some course offerings and the registration process for the 2023-2024 school year. So our administrators are, of course, Dr. Pam Baden, our principal. For the rising 12th grade, we have Dr. Reggie Mason. For the rising 11th grade, we have Dr. Kim Eaton. Rising 10th grade, Mr. Lance Wilson. Dr. Catherine Kane, rising 9th grade. She is currently with our graduating senior class, and so she will cycle back and be with our rising freshmen. And then we have Miss Leslie Harries over student support services. For counselors, we have myself, Elizabeth Askins. I have last names A through CL. We have Miss Ashley Trent, last names CO through GS. Janie Bazargani, last names GU-KU. Leah Johnson, LA through NO. Debbie Frost, NU through Shaw. And Lisa Grijalva.
And I have students with last name She through Z. We also want to make sure that you know about our STAR support here on campus. So we have Miss Samantha Brinkley and Anna Stewart, and they are available to support our students here on campus with anything that you may need to talk to someone about. So please don't forget they're available. So as you're starting to look at registration for the next year, we want to make sure you're thinking about what your graduation requirements are and things that you need to make sure fit into your schedule. So in order to graduate from Williamson County Schools, you need a total of 22 credits. 4 of that will be in English. So you'll have 4 years of English with us. You must have 4 credits in math. It has to include Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, and then you take 1 additional year beyond that. You do need 3 science credits. You're required to have biology and chemistry or physics, and then an additional lab science. You will take 3 full credits of social science with us. 1 year is a world history geography course. Another one is US history. And then as a senior, you'll take a semester of government and a semester of economics. We do have 1.5 credits of our wellness and PE. And so you'll take the 1 year course of lifetime wellness, and then you have half a credit of PE2. You'll have another half credit of personal finance. We do require 2 years of a world language, and that needs to be the same language. We also have 1 credit of a fine art, and then you take 3 courses in an elective focus area. So when you complete all of that, you'll have reached your 22 credits that are required for graduation. So remember, when you go into Skyward, and that will be happening next week, you'll have the opportunity to select 6 courses and a study hall. We will take care of adding your homeroom in later. You'll also write your alternative courses just on the sheet. Please don't register for your alternative courses. We want to make sure that you keep the courses that you were recommended for. We don't want you to be putting in things that you weren't suggested to take. Also, something that will be different this year for you is we'll be meeting with each of you in your English classes on a specific day, and we'll be able to sit down and go through your schedule with you and talk through any concerns or questions you have about your course requests. Also, 7th courses are available for band, orchestra, choir, and JROTC program only. We do not make exceptions on this. So there's a lot of different electives here, and there's great videos that our different CTE and elective pathway programs have put together. If you haven't been to our RHS Counseling Google site, we want you to check that out. The link is on here, and you can also find it on the school website. And this gives you a list of all the different programs we offer here. We have architecture and design, biomedical science, criminal justice, digital art design and photography, finance and accounting, TV and film production, IT computer program, JROTC program, marketing, medical services in the nursing field, rehabilitation services, and robotics. We want you to take some time to check out all of these different options for you. We have so many great programs here, and our teachers do such a fantastic job. So really make sure you find a program that could be a potential career field for you or something to try out. Okay, so new courses. We want to go ahead and share some of the courses that we are adding to our schedule. Next year, we will have a class called AP Pre-Calculus, and this is a one-year math course, and this can be done in lieu of a regular pre-calculus class. If you have questions about the specifics of this course versus taking honors pre-calc, this is something you should really speak to your math teacher about. It will be new to us, but they can kind of give you the differences in those two courses. We're also excited to add a course called Introduction to Entrepreneurship, and this is a class that's going to be geared towards a new pathway that we are going to be beginning hopefully soon. We do offer pre-AP in Ancient History. We have a half a year creative writing class, another half year or full year option to take African American history. We have Fitness 1 and 2 that can be done as just a semester class or an entire year, and our exercise science honors. If you're on our counseling webpage, there also is a link that attaches you to the high school program course descriptions, and it gives you a good explanation of every course that's offered. If there's any prerequisites or any particular grade levels, you can only take classes in. And so that's a good place to read more about the courses before you just sign up for them.
So we have a few different ways that you can achieve your graduation requirements. We have here at Ravenwood some online courses that will afford you an extra study hall in your schedule and allow you to complete this coursework on your own time or during that scheduled study hall. Right now, those online options are U.S. government, economics, psychology, sociology, personal finance, PE2, lifetime wellness, sign language, and ACT prep. These are subject to change. We also have some partnering schools and programs like our EIC at Franklin High School. This is the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center, and this program does require an application. So inquire with your counselor if you're interested in learning more about this program. We also have Vanguard Online High School. This is a new program, and you would be transferring schools. You would no longer be a Ravenwood student, but rather a Vanguard High School student. But all of your coursework would be online if that is something for you. We also have dual enrollment through Columbia State Community College, MTSU, and some other partnering schools. If you're interested in more about that, we also have dual enrollment information on our website. An important note about registration for dual enrollment: you will be required to register in Skyward for a Ravenwood-based English class, so English 3 or English 4. Then, over the summer, you will register for dual enrollment at the university of your choosing, and then once you are registered at that institution, we will be able to change your schedule. So these do require applications in some format or other, so inquire with your counselor if you're interested in any of these extra programs. The registration timeline. So by Friday, January 20th, you should receive a sheet in your English class with your course options, your recommendations. And you'll be able to take this home, talk about it as a family, and think about really what courses you want that are best for you in your future. Friday, January 20th at 3 p.m., the registration portal opens in Skyward. Students must log in through their Skyward student account to be able to access the registration. This portal will be open until Monday at 7:30 a.m., so make sure to log in over the weekend and make your course selections and write them on the sheet. Then on Monday, you will be able to turn your sheet back into your English teacher, where they will hold on to them until you have your registration meeting with your counselor. This is then a one-on-one time for us to meet, talk about the courses you selected, and of course, if you didn't have a chance to enter any into Skyward, or you made a mistake, or you thought about it and you wanted to make a change, we can definitely do that. So please don't stress if everything is not just the way you want it after Monday the 23rd. We always talk about registration and making our master schedule is kind of like building a pizza. So how do you want your pizza next year? We ask you to please choose carefully from the beginning what classes you are going to take and try to stick with it, because once it's selected, it's hard to change. Kind of like after a pizza is baked, it's hard to pick the toppings off without messing the whole thing up. So your selections influence our teacher hiring, our master schedule, and how we build your individual schedule, because we try to make all of your course selections fit. It's okay if it's not perfect. Again, we will work with you. But just try to make sure you're thoughtful and thinking about the type of balance you want to have next year. with your schedule. It's a piece of cake though. So directions for registration, look for an email on January 18th and a call out on January 19th. We disseminate this information so many different ways so you can't miss it. Of course, if you forget, you can always look on our website. Hopefully you're checking out this video and register during that weekend when the Student Skyward accounts are open. If you have any questions at all, please write them down on your registration sheet and we will get to them when we meet with you individually. And turn in your stapled papers to your English teacher, very important. Last year it was to your homerooms, and so we don't want any confusion as this process is changing for English this year. So we're going through English classes. And after this, we're going to have some videos from our departments and all of their different course offerings. So make sure to stay tuned for more information on specific courses and options for next year.
And we'll see you soon in English class.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mary Hawken and I am the Math Department Chair. I'm here to just give you a little information about what's new in course registration in the Math Department. Math is one of the topics that you need to spend all 4 years of high school in a math class. Even if you start your high school math classes at the middle school, you have to be enrolled in math at the high school. So that makes it really important that you find the correct math placement for you. This year, we have many opportunities to take challenging math classes. Our newest situation is the county is now offering an AP Advanced Placement Pre-Calculus course, which is brand new, excuse me, to the College Board. So that changes a little bit in terms of our higher level math. Now the county will only offer the AP Pre-Cal and an honors Pre-Cal. In the past, that was like honors Pre-Cal and standard Pre-Cal. So it's similar in terms of how we're recommending students, but we want you to make sure you understand that our top tier math students will be taking that AP Pre-Cal course. And that is a course, because it's brand new, that just be aware that colleges initially may not recognize it for AP credits. Again, we know we have a lot of population here that like the AP classes, but again, I want to encourage you to remember balance. It's really important for that balance, but that's a new offering for us. And also a new offering in the math department is our senior level math class for really our non-STEM students or our students that are not necessarily four-year university bound. So this is now called, the new senior level class is called Mathematical Reasoning and Decision Making. And this course will offer kind of an applied math, business math approach with project-based, performance-based kind of assessments. So it's going to be kind of a new situation. And that class is really reserved for, again, our lower level math students. Math has always been challenging for some, but also, again, our non-STEM students and our students that are not university bound, maybe a 2-year degree or trades. That would be an excellent situation or excellent course for them to take. Anyways, thank you so much for your time. Hope this was helpful and good luck registering.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brock. I'm the Science Department Chair.
Hi, I am Danielle Turner. I'm a biology science teacher at Ravenwood.
And we're here today to talk to you about registering for courses and what science courses are available at Ravenwood High School.
So you may recognize all freshmen take biology, standard biology or honors biology, and they will move into chemistry, honors or standard. There's also an option for physical science. And if students wanted to take physics, they have to be in Algebra 2. To take AP Physics, they would have to complete Algebra 2 for the course to be a little bit easier.
So with that said, I'd say probably about 80% of our students do take chemistry their sophomore year. Some do double up on chemistry and physics, but most kids are going to be getting into their physics courses during their junior or senior year. We have a lot of other options, though, for students. Many of our students are going to be taking maybe 6 science classes, so they can knock out their requirements with physics, but then they can go on and do ecology or AP Environmental Science. Those two are related. They can get into some of the more advanced courses like AP Biology, AP Chemistry, AP Physics Calculus Base. honors organic chemistry, honors human anatomy physiology. There's a whole CTE health science pathway as well. Those credits aren't science unless they complete all three courses in that pathway. So,
Correct.
do you think of anything else our parents might want to know about?
No, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your child science teacher or ask their grade level administrator, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you, or their school counselor. So I hope this helped you decide on your courses for next year to give you a little insight at what we have at Ravenwood.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Tim Bilbo, and I am the department chair for English. All students are expected to take 4 years of English, and our department is filled with amazing teachers that will provide amazing opportunities for your student to grow in their writing, reading, and discussion skills. There are standard, honors, and AP classes that students can choose from, and we are happy to answer any questions you may have. Feel free to check out the English pathways on the Ravenwood website or reach out to your counselor if you have any questions. Thanks.
At Ravenwood, we offer a Weights 1 and Weights 2 class. We teach you how to safely, efficiently lift weights, starting with your body weight and progressing through dumbbells, kettlebells, bands, and eventually barbells. We teach you how to properly and safely deadlift, squat, bench, press, and all other variations to build your repertoire of skills in weight training. Weights 2 is an extension of Weights 1, where we dive more into programming and try to build that autonomy so when you go off to college and throughout life, you can train for longevity, again, safely and efficiently. If you ever have any questions, want to know more about the program, please do not hesitate to reach out to Coach Q or talk to your counselors, and they'll put you in connection with me. I'd love to see you in class. It's a fun, exciting atmosphere.
Hi, I'm Carly Ward, and I'm the World Language Department Chair. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about the languages that we offer and the courses that we offer that your student is able to register for this year. Each student that wants to graduate high school has to take 2 consecutive years of the same language, and the languages that we offer to complete that requirement are Chinese, French, German, Latin, and Spanish. After their 2 years and they've completed the requirement and they still have interest in continuing on with their language, we do offer level 3 in all languages. And then if they still have interest, we do offer AP classes in Chinese, German, Latin, and Spanish. Next year, we are hoping to also offer AP Spanish literature. This year, we just have AP Spanish language and culture, but hopefully next year, if enough students enroll, we will be able to offer both of those. But we look forward to having your students in our classes. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. The counselors are a great resource for that. And we're excited for next year.
Hi there, I'm Patrick Whitlock. I am the Social Studies Department Chair, and today I wanted to highlight what is required in order to graduate from the Social Studies Department, which is 3 full credits, and then also what some of our elective options are along the way. So typically freshman or sophomore year, most kids will take some form of world history, whether that's standard, honors, or AP. We also offer AP European history as well as AP Human Geography, which is a really popular course, particularly amongst freshmen that are looking to take an AP class. Junior year, students are required to take U.S. history, and we offer all 3 standard honors and AP. That is a year-long course. And then senior year, students must get a half credit in both government and econ, and we also offer standard honors and AP in those 2 classes. For half a credit. AP and government and econ are every other day format. So the kids will actually take it the whole year, but only have 90 days of instruction leading up to the AP exam. And then we also have a variety of elective courses. We have half credits in African American history, which is a relatively new course, standard psychology, pre-AP ancient history, which is a year-long course, which is relatively new. And then also a very popular elective amongst juniors and seniors is AP Psychology.
Hi there. Hello. My name is Josh Peck, and I'm the CTE Department Chair. I'm here to talk to you about CTE courses. We have everything from TV and film to nursing, programming, robotics, criminal justice, biomed, digital arts and designs, and nursing. We've got it all. So if you're interested in completing your 3 required elective focus courses in CTE, we have everything you could possibly want.
My name is Anna Zaragoza. I am the head of the arts department, which comprises of orchestra, band, theatre, and the visual arts. In orchestra, we have 4 classes: cello and basses, concert and orchestra, violins and violas, honors orchestras. And they're all based on progression of the skills of the student. We also have band, which comprises of concert band, symphonic band, wind ensemble, honors, and guitar. And again, they offer a progression based on the skills of students. The same thing applies to choir. We offer treble choir, men's ensemble, honors chorale, and honors chamber. And theatre, we offer Theatre 1, Theatre 2, Theatre 3, Theatre 4, and tech design, which is a peek in behind the scenes of theatre. And again, we also offer Art 1, Art 2, Art 3, which is on honors class, and AP 2D Arts and Design. And again, all of these classes offer a progression based on the skills of the student. And I really look forward to seeing you all in the new year. I hope you choose one of our classes. And it's good for the mind and it's good for the soul. So I hope to see you then. Goodbye.